Since the beginning of the AU Athletics Hall of Fame, 121 inductees, 7 teams, and Heritage-era women athletes have been recognized for their impact on Anderson University and its athletic department. These members of the Hall of Fame have been champions on and off the field and work to put our athletics department on the map locally and nationally. Today, we add to this prestigious group 4 more individuals and recognize an outstanding team with the mission of bringing to light their accomplishments both on the playing field and in life. Today's first inductee is Mr. Andrew Wallakonis. Andrew becomes the 4th men's golf athlete to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. An Anderson native, Wallakonis arrived to campus from Highland High School and joined the Anderson men's golf team during the 2000-2001 season. Wallakonis captured medalist honors in the 2001 HCAC tournament, led the Ravens to a conference title, and was named the HCAC Player of the Year. During his career, Wallakonis claimed all Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference honors in each of the 3 years he competed, and was also a 2-time All-Great Lakes Region selection. During his career, Wallakonis earned medalist honors at 7 tournaments. Former AU head men's golf coach Paul Gray shared, with his positive, upbeat attitude, his strong leadership skills, and his outstanding golfing talent, Andy Wallakonis is a deserving recipient of the Anderson University Athletic Hall of Fame nomination. Andy was well liked by his teammates, and his drive to win made his fellow golfers strive to be even better. He was respected highly in our conference for his golfing abilities by his rival golfers and conference coaches, as he was medalist in 9 different tournaments, named Player of the Year in the conference, and named to the All-Great Lakes Regional team in both 2002 and 2003. He was also All-Conference his freshman year at Goshen College and All-Conference at Anderson for his last 3 years. In every golf tournament or match, Andy was always in it to win it. Wallakonis earned a bachelor's degree in business management. After college, he was a club professional at the Sagamore Club in Noblesville for 2 years. Since 2006, Wallakonis has worked as a custom cabinet builder at Javco Woods Incorporated. Wallakonis resides in Alexandria with his wife Monica and their son Dalen. Ladies and gentlemen, the 122nd member of the Anderson Athletic Hall of Fame, Mr. Andrew Wallakonis. Our next inductee is Mrs. Cassandra Sesko. Sesko becomes the 12th women's track and field athlete to be inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame. A native of Syracuse, Indiana, Sesko came to Anderson in the fall of 1990 and competed in track and field 4 years for the Ravens. Sesko was also a member of the volleyball and cross-country teams for 1 year. As a freshman, Sesko took part in a conference-winning 4x1 relay. During her sophomore year, she secured NAIA district honors. Sesko took first in the 400-meter hurdles with a time of 1 minute 8 seconds during the Hoosier Conference for Women Championships as a junior. She also competed on Anderson's first-place 4x1 and 4x4 relays during the meet. As a senior, Sesko was tabbed as the ICAC Track Athlete Meet MVP, while Anderson cruised to the ICAC team title. Sesko locked up first in the 100 hurdles, 400 hurdles, and javelin. She also helped Anderson defend its titles in both the 4x1 and 4x4. Sesko qualified for the NCAA D3 championships in the heptathlon, tying for 8th with a score of 4,358 points, earning All-American honors. She is ranked 2nd in school history in the javelin with a throw of 37.34 meters. Sesko also ranks in Anderson's top 10 in the heptathlon and 4x4. AU Hall of Famer Larry Maddox shared, Cassandra was an athlete who was a joy to coach and watch perform for the Ravens. Her strong will, ability, and perseverance to do well carried her to a great deal of success. I am sure these same characteristics have contributed to her success in life. Sesko earned a bachelor's degree in business administration. She is currently employed as a branch office manager for Edward Jones. Chris and her husband Randy reside in Milford, Indiana. She has an adult son, Gavin Barker, and 2 stepdaughters, Maria and Kira Sesko. Ladies and gentlemen, the 123rd member of the Anderson Athletic Hall of Fame, Mrs. Cassandra Sesko. Our next inductee is Mr. Kevin Vogt. Vogt becomes the 35th football athlete to be inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame. A native of Carmel, Indiana, Vogt came to Anderson the fall of 1980 to play football and was also a member of the track and field team for one season. Vogt was an offensive lineman for the Ravens. Anderson captured Hoosier Buckeye Collegiate Conference titles in both his freshman and sophomore years, going 8-1 and 8-2 respectively. The Ravens qualified for the NAIA playoffs during his sophomore year. Vogt earned all HBCC honorable mention as a junior and garnered first-team All-HBCC recognition as a senior. He also earned NAIA All-District honors as a junior and senior. Vogt capped his career by being named an NAIA All-American honorable mention as a senior. During his career as an offensive lineman, Vogt was limited to only 2 holding calls. He was selected as Anderson's outstanding senior male athlete in 1983-84. Former head coach and AU Hall of Famer Kevin Donnelly shared, "Kevin was a great leader and performer on the field. Man of high character and integrity made him the staple at the line of scrimmage for the Ravens. Congratulations, Kevin. I'm very proud of you. It was an honor to be your coach." Vogt earned a bachelor's degree in physical education, health and secondary education, grades 7 through 12. As a student at Anderson, he was an active member of the Amici Social Club and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Vogt is the vice president of the Fitness Zone and is a purchasing agent for the Ritz-Charles in Carmel, Indiana. Kevin and his wife Tammy reside in Carmel and have 2 sons, Greg, a 2012 AU alum, and Zach. Ladies and gentlemen, the 124th member of the Anderson Athletic Hall of Fame, Mr. Kevin Vogt. Our next inductee is Miss Jan Kinniger. Kinniger becomes the 5th Heritage-era athlete to be inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame. A native of Pendleton, Indiana, Kinniger came to Anderson from Pendleton Heights High School in 1975. As women's sports were beginning to be established at Anderson, Kinniger competed in 3 sports during the 75-79 Heritage era. Kinniger joined Anderson's inaugural basketball team during the 75-76 season and competed for 4 years. She added volleyball to her athletic slate in the fall of 1976, joining the Ravens for the program's 2nd ever season. Kinniger took part in volleyball for her final 3 years of college. When Anderson established softball in the spring of 1978, Kinniger joined the inaugural team and competed for her final 2 years of college. Kinniger was a 2-year captain for volleyball and also served as a captain for basketball and softball. She was named as the team MVP for basketball in 1976, for volleyball in 1977, softball in 1978, and was named the Outstanding Senior Athlete. Former women's basketball coach Adele Ryder shared, "Reflecting back to my early years of coaching basketball at Anderson College, Jan Kinniger stands out as the type of student athlete that kept me on the bench for years to come. As a freshman, it didn't take long for her leadership skills, fiery spirit, attention to details, and positive attitude to surface. Add to this the confidence she gained on the court and in the classroom as an undergraduate at Anderson College helped build a strong foundation for becoming the exemplary educator you are honoring today. Congratulations, Jan, on your Hall of Fame induction from an old coach and friend." Kinniger earned a bachelor's degree in physical education K through 12 with health and driver's education, along with a minor in psychology. She would go on to earn 2 master's degrees from Ball State, the first in education K through 12, followed by administration K through 12. After 40 years in public education, of which 28 years were as an administrator in the Anderson Community Schools, Kinniger retired from the teaching profession. Jan resides in Pendleton, Indiana, and enjoys spending time with family and friends, golf, and travel. Ladies and gentlemen, the 125th member of the Anderson Athletic Hall of Fame, Miss Jan Kinniger. Our final honorees are members of the 1970 football team. The Athletic Hall of Fame recognizes this team for outstanding athletic achievement. The 1970 football team captured the Hoosier College Conference title and advanced to the NAIA D2 championship game. Anderson put together an 8-1 regular season and qualified for the NAIA playoffs. In the national semifinals, Anderson took down Minot State College 36-14. Quarterback Mike Manley served as a dual threat, throwing for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns while rushing for 90 yards and a touchdown. Kurt Carpenter led the Ravens with 114 receiving yards and 3 reception touchdowns. On defense, Larry Barkis intercepted 3 passes. In the national championship game, Westminster College entered halftime with a 21-0 lead. The Ravens came rallying back as they scored 16 points in the fourth quarter to cut the lead to 5. Anderson's comeback ultimately came up short as Westminster sealed a 21-16 victory. Defensive end Bill Schreckengast was named the most valuable lineman of the NAIA championship game. Anderson was led by future Hall of Fame coach Dick Young. Hall of Fame coaches James Mockholtz and Don Brandon were also on staff as assistants. Manly finished the season ranked 25th in the nation in passing. Bill Beard, Ray Monroe, and Tim Albert each garnered first-team All-HCC recognition for the Ravens. Albert, Monroe, and Neil Rector each received NAIA All-District honors, while Rector was selected as an NAIA All-American Honorable Mention. Ladies and gentlemen, today's final honorees, members of the 1970 football team.